Hmm. So we're going to hear from a circle of guides, um, but your higher self wants you to know that she endorses this message. That is the funniest way of putting it, because she came in first and was like all like ignited and ready to like go. And then your guides sort of like held her, calmed her, soothed her. This is all visually describing to you. Placed her in the middle of the circle and said, "You sit and listen. We will bring this." So your higher self is willingly taking a break and listening. And here's this inner circle of guides for you. Hmm. Pay attention to your scalp, dear one. Pay attention to your scalp. There are sensations we will be sending you on your scalp. We want you to have your attention directed here as often as you can, because if you can feel it, if you can sense what the signals we are sending to you, and they are not unpleasant at all. They are a bit tingly. They are a bit shivery. They are a bit squitchy. I have no idea what that means in sensation, but it is something, feeling something. Sometimes perhaps it will be as though something soft, a little insect has landed on you, or perhaps a little gentle spider silk or something is entangled in your hair, something that you will feel on the scalp, and that will be our signal to you that we would like you to stop, take a rest spell for a moment and listen. For we know that when you are attuning to the scalp in this way, that is a very highly sensitive area, and you will be able to sense it quite beautifully. Here's what we want you to know. We want you to know that you are well within the process that you are most craving, the simplification process, you call it. I just want to simplify. I just want to simplify. Well, you are already in it, darling. In fact, congratulations. Today you hit 75% of the way through. Isn't that great news? We are, all of us, beaming at you right now, smiling great big and wanting to reach out and shake your hand and hug you and snuggle you and all of that. But then you are there. You are sitting like a frustrated child with your jaw jutted out and your arms crossed over your chest, saying, "It's not done. It's not done. I'm not anywhere near done." And we say to you, we must send a signal to her scalp so that she can stop doing that and sense and feel us and come back to centering. Now, you know what it requires for you to come back to your center. We do not need to lecture you on such things. We simply need to illustrate to you that you have not dedicated to that. And that will always and forever result in the exact feelings you are describing of overwhelm and frustration and irritability and lack. So we ask you, how much longer would you like to be in that? Good. We see you would not like to engage in that any longer. And so we say to you the following, based on what you have shared thus far. The container, as you call it, and we love that word for some unknown reason, that is on its way to you is filled with far more than objects you do not desire. It is filled with an energy, and you get to decide how this energy gets dispersed. That is how we insist you look upon this. That is how we insist you address this. That is how we insist you bring this to closure. Secondly, as you are mentioning, your new title as homeschooling mother, teacher, mentor, wizard of the year has been already bestowed upon you. You do not have to work so hard any longer for such a title. You have already received it. Let yourself become the slacker that we wish you to be. Let yourself not get caught up and lost in this ideal. What ideal is there in these times? There can be no ideals other than making it through the day. Can that just be your ideal? And let us add to it, making it through the day fairly well nourished and fairly well rested and very well hydrated. Just follow that, and you will see that so much else falls away as you pay attention to your scalp. And thirdly, we will say to you that the support staff that you find yourself in with your beloved, just keep in mind, you are support staff, honey. You don't get paid enough to do all the work that you are doing. This does not come from ego. This is coming from humor. Please understand this. Please use this to your advantage. Please recognize that all of the things that you believe you must do in order to support your beloved are also things that he can do twice as well. Awesome. And so you can actually release some of this. There is some faulty thinking here, we will tell you, and we say it with love, and you can let go of it. For your zone of genius, we are proud and excited to say, is coming into yet another place of unfoldment. This is something of excitement and delight for you. You are not there yet, which is why you are not feeling the excitement nor the delight, but it is coming. And as we have said, with you already being 75% of the way through your goal of simplification, there isn't very much longer to go. Woo, girl, that's so good.